Hello viewers and Hollow Knight enjoyers! This is the time to run our daily Pantheon 5 run, and today we are using the Weird Gentleman skin. We are using the charms Unbreakable, Strength, Quick Slash, Mark of Pride, Steady Body, and Nailmaster's Glory. Let's go and beat the Pantheon. So on today's chess stream, I kinda made no progress. I also did not fall too much. Like, my elo is practically almost the same as I started, a bit less, let's say. A bit less, but nothing dramatic. I started 400, now I'm 14 points below, so it's really not that much of a difference. Oh, that's a really cool hill. Anyway, I am actually finding chess to be quite hard to learn. I watched a lot of videos to teach beginners, and they were good, but I still felt like they were not giving me enough detailed information to really grasp the game. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, and today I found a video that does exactly what I was looking for, which is detailed explanation while playing a game. A long game, 10-minute game, not a blitz and not a bullet, because things run too fast, and I'm listening to videos in English, which is not my native language, so my process of understanding is actually through translation and understanding, so it's much harder for me. So when someone is playing a slow game and explains what they're doing and explains how they're thinking, that's much better. And hopefully tomorrow already, or maybe it's a bit too soon to say, but after watching this video, I think I might be better at the game tomorrow. So let's hope that my stream tomorrow will be a climbing stream. Now back to Pantheon 5. A viewer came today and said that they beat Pantheon 5, and I was very happy about that. I am very happy that you guys are watching my streams, watching my videos, watching my runs, learning from my runs, and beating the Pantheon. Considering this is one of the hardest challenges, I would say even in gaming, maybe I'm kind of overextending the challenge, I don't know, but overestimating the challenge. But if you look at the achievements on Steam, there's less than 5% of players who actually beat Pantheon 5. Embrace the Void achievement, that's what it's called. So only 5% of Steam players of Hollow Knight beat Pantheon 5. So it actually is a very hard challenge, because if you compare it to, like, percentage-wise, okay? Let's compare it to Melania in Elden Ring, okay? Let's compare it to Ishin in Sekiro. These achievements are more like 20 or 30%, around that. And Pantheon 5 in Hollow Knight is less than 5%. Now, I'm aware that this is a DLC, which means it's kind of an addendum to the base game, so naturally it will have lower percentages, but still, I think lower than 5%. I think it was 4.5, I don't remember exactly. But lower than 5 for sure is... like, it shows how hard this challenge really is. So, knowing that people watch my videos and it helps them beat this challenge is great. I'm very happy about it. And yeah, you let me know. You guys let me know if my videos are helping you. Not only beating Pantheon 5, but also beating the bosses in the Hall of Gods. Just to make me happy, you know? Just to make me feel like there is value for you from watching my videos. Because I know there is value, but if you also express it and give me feedback, that's even better. Like, obviously there's value because it's a hard challenge to make, and someone who beats it every day gives you not only motivation, but also you can actually see how they do it mechanically. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he has the cyclone animation for my skin. Pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, thank you for the feedback and keep giving feedback. It's really important to me. It helps me. Okay, this skin is really, really cute. Let's see if there's a crystal dash. Oh. Oh. Very nice. The shriek is also really cool. Look at the shriek. How is he not dead yet? I thought he would die at this point. Okay. Ow. I wonder how many days I'm gonna run this, because someday we will run out of skins. Like, run out of unique skins. It will also give us a kind of a gross estimation as to how many skins there are, right? Because I can just look at the first day I started using different skins up to the last day that I had a different skin. It will be around the amount of how many total skins there are, or at least skins that I'm aware of. If you guys know of anything that I didn't use yet, please let me know. And I will add them to my list. Oh! That was... okay, this is really bad now. If I get out of this without taking a hit, wow, okay. That was impressive. I impressed myself there. Getting out of that corner? Impressive. Now we finished the fight without taking one hit. After that RNG? That's insane. It's also partially my fault because of how I played it. Could have played it better and not put myself in a corner, in a sense, but still, impressive. Very impressive. Very nice. I'm flattering myself. Let's go. This skin is really good. Oops. Wasted the Shriek. It's okay. We're actually not using spells almost at all in this fight. This fight is basically a full nail fight for me, usually. I don't use fireballs. I do use Shrieks actually. But by the time you use the Shrieks, you hit them so many times that you have full soul or close to full soul. That dash was bad. I'm sorry, that dash was bad, but it was kinda instinctive. I don't know why I dashed, I shouldn't have. Doesn't really matter, but... So yeah, we finished the fight with full soul. Because most of the fight is a nail fight. There aren't many fights, for me personally, that I like doing with spamming spells. Only when it's good enough to either accelerate the fight, like Lukmar now, that we're gonna fight, or Absolute Radiance, that you really want to progress the phases there, because the fight is really hard in general. Just want to get out of it as fast as possible. Because there's a lot of RNG. But in most of the fights, I don't use that many spells. I use mostly the nail. And if I use fireballs and things like that, it's mostly again to just progress the fight. It's not because it's the best play, not because I don't know what. I just want to like deal enough damage so I can get to the next boss. So Galleon is a nice example because he spawns always at the same place. You get 3 Shrieks basically, 2 Shrieks on the location. So that's 3 damage. So it's very hard to miss that. Very hard to not do it when you know you can do it and it's free, you know. But again, I'm not doing it because it's a spell, I'm doing it because it's a lot of damage and it's free. Shio, for example, it's not free. But there are situations in this fight that I'm just standing and waiting or something, or I cannot approach him for some reason, like this one. So I rather just shoot fireballs while I'm waiting, you know? Or in this one, that while I'm falling back from my jump, also deal some damage, as to progress the fight a bit faster. And that's the balance I kinda try and get in all of these fights. Safety first, and then in the openings that I get, progress the fight as much as I can. Because also finishing the fight, when you finish the fight faster, it's safer, right? Less attacks by the boss, it's less risk, obviously. So you need to find a balance for both of those. Yeah. So this boss doesn't even need spells because you can just quick slash him Just hit him a lot fast. That's basically it. With Pancake Man, I do like to shriek. But it's also again just to progress the fight and finish it earlier. It's not a hard fight and it's not a challenging fight, it's just a waste of time if I just spend, I don't know, 20 more seconds on every fight for no reason, you know, so. And while Collector, one of the easier fights to do in Pantheon 5, can be insanely hard if you do it in all bindings. Sadly, I have experience and I already beat Pantheon 5 with all bindings, so I know what I'm talking about and how hard this fight can be with all bindings. And then you definitely need to use your spells because you don't have choice, unlike this fight. With God Tamer, I again use spells just to progress the fight, just to end it faster. But I want to be safe, so going here is safer than random fireballs, you know? And thanks to Mark of Pride, that makes our nail hit longer, it's much easier to keep safe even when you're smacking someone 5 times in a row, you know, with the nail. It just gives you a really big safe zone. Okay, Grim. Go. Time for the Watcher Knights. Right? Sorry, my cat randomly came and wanted a pet. So, he got a pet. Let's go. I'm sorry guys, but my cat seems to be sneezing. I wanted to see that she's okay. It does seem okay. Okay. It was some intense sneezing. Sorry for the pause in the run. sneezing, coughing. I think it was more coughing than sneezing. Yeah, she seems fine. Okay. Let's go. Let's not get hit by Umu. Where is the jellyfish? And I dashed into the jellyfish. But it was a calculated risk. I knew I'm gonna get hit, but at least I'm gonna shoot the jellyfish into the Umu and not waste time on that fight. Yeah, also in this fight, Fireball at the end to maximize our damage. Do not waste too much time on the boss. If you remember, many times when I fight Great Prince Zod, I say the same thing. I say like, I need to use more spells, and that's exactly what I mean. I don't mean I need to use more spells to survive or to not get hit. I just need to progress the fight faster, then it will be easier. Obviously, we will get hit less in a shorter fight, that's obvious. One thing I really like about the Sly fight is that it looks badass, but it's actually one of the easier fights in the game. But it looks really cool. It looks hard, it looks challenging, but it's actually one of the easier fights. Because the patterns are very readable, and using nail arts make that fight very, very, very easy. I told you guys that I tried running Pantheon 5 with that Sha sound on every nail hit for the entire Pantheon, but after a few bosses I realized it was unbearable after a while, so I stopped. Like, it's nice for the Hornet fight, but for the entire 40-minute run it's just unbearable. It's annoying. It's nice as a spice for the run, but definitely doesn't fit the whole meal, you know? Another thing that I want to address while we're at it is that I am not planning on doing any challenge runs beyond this, beyond beating Pantheon 5 every day. So no hits and no bindings and nothing like that, because I'm too busy learning chess and I don't want to have too many challenges at once. Chess is already chess is already challenging enough as it is. So as of the near future, I don't see myself doing any Hollow Knight challenges or any challenges at all besides learning chess, which is a big challenge as it is. It was actually a really good decision to play chess, because I do feel like I'm learning, I do feel like it's interesting, and I do feel like it's a challenge that I can slowly overcome, which is one of my favorite things to do in life. Like, learn something, get better, get good, be better, be good. Feel the progress, you know? The progress of becoming better at something is really fun. Remembering yourself as a total noob. For example, in Hollow Knight, like, the first playthrough that I had, and the first time that I finally beat NKG, Nightmare King Grim, it took me, the winning fight that I actually won, it took me 7 minutes. A 7-minute fight, which is a lot for one boss. And that was at the start of my Hollow Knight journey. Obviously, since then I did all of the Pantheons, I did hitless attempts, I did Pantheon 5 all bindings, I did a lot of cool Hollow Knight stuff, Path of Pain, and you know, all the cool challenging stuff that I did in Hollow Knight. And just looking at the difference between then and now is insane. Like, my level of play, my knowledge, my reaction time, everything just went like, I don't know, 1,000 times better. Correct usage of spells, not just random, I don't know, random shrieks anywhere. So yeah, I made a big progress. Obviously, it's after hundreds of hours in Hollow Knight. I got like 600 hours or something. But I still think that my achievements, all bindings in on Pantheons, beating Pantheon 5 every day, and getting to a 4-hit personal best in no-hit Pantheon 5, I think for 600 hours, that's still impressive. So yeah, learning, progressing, I really like that. I enjoy it. And that's also why I can sit here, fight hard bosses, talk to you, because it's muscle memory at this point, you know? I can speak and describe things in English, which is not my native language. Yes, yes. All of that, while beating bosses relatively easily in Hollow Knight. Because of all of that training and practice and a lot of love for the game. I love this game. I've noticed that the dash in this skin is really cool. Have you noticed that? I just noticed it now because I saw the animation and it was cool. See, with the green eyes? That's really cool. This. Yeah, the shade cloak or whatever it's called, the iframe dash. Looks really cool. Markoth the Giga Chad. Hitless Markov, very Giga Chad, very Giga Chad. That was too many things overlapping for me to avoid. I tried, but I could not. Should have D-Dark there. So yeah, I should use D-Dark in this fight more. But I can also get better RNG. What the fuck is this? Awful RNG in this fight, and we still only got hit once, so I think fine. So yeah, you can always do this, by the way, against failed champion. Charge your nail out, and when it drops, just release your cyclone, and you get free damage basically. Works every time. You always want to use these free damage opportunities in boss fights because they are there on purpose. Games usually put like free damage opportunities on purpose, and you want to use it. You want to do what the game wants you to do, you know what I mean? The game wants you to deal damage in like pauses and like opportunities and staggers, so you should use it. That's the point. That's how the game is made. You know? Playing as the game intended. The nice thing about combat in games that are not like Hollow Knight, games that have parry, and games that have deflect, this game has some kind of deflect or parry, but it's not really like useful. It's more about dodging and using iframes in this game. But the nice thing about games with deflect and parry is that not only you're not getting hit when you deflect, you're not losing HP, but you're also gaining something. So in Sekiro, when you deflect, you're breaking your opponent's stance, right? Like there's always like an added value to getting a good parry in time, which I really like that. It's a more advanced combat system. I'm fine with Hollow Knight combat, it's amazing. I'm just pointing out the differences. Ow. Hey guys, we are reaching the end, and because we played very well this whole run, we have so much HP that there's not enough room on the screen to show all of our HP, so we're probably going to win this run this time, just like our previous 70 runs. This will be the 71. You know what I like about this combination of Hollow Knight and chess? First of all, these games don't have anything in common, almost. Second, you get to see me playing very well in Hollow Knight, but playing on a very beginner and noob level in chess. That's pretty cool, right? Instead of just showing off Hollow Knight all the time, now you get to see high level versus low level, the same gamer, which I think is more interesting, but in different games, obviously. Because like the games that I play that are similar to Hollow Knight, all the 2D games and Metroidvanias and stuff like that, as you've noticed on my channel, I complete them very fast, because it's the same style of play, and you know, it's my style of play. Also, I think chess is more fun to stream than a first playthrough of some game. But that's subjective. Let's go! Let's beat Absolute Radiance. Yeah, that dash was not good. And that double shriek was also not good. Too risky. Way too risky. And I paid for it, I got hit. So that's what you pay when you're trying to push damage. You get hit. But it's okay. We're gonna win. Doesn't matter. I almost didn't see that, you know? That's one of the things that I hated when I first fought Pantheon 5, is that in the Absolute Radiance fight, the background is so yellow that some yellow things you can barely see when they spawn. That was a great example of that. I think there's even a mod that makes the colors. That happened again. That was just me making a mistake. Anyway, I think there's a mod that makes the colors of this fight better. Time to climb. Because yeah, the colors are cool, and maybe it's part of the challenge to see his attacks, or her attacks, or Radiance attacks. But it's annoying sometimes. Let's go! We beat Pantheon 5! Very nice, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. So much noise just to beat the hardest final boss of the game. So much noise. Yeah. I think Absolute Radiance is one of the best designed boss fights, by the way, that I've seen in many games, and I've played many games, many 2D games. One of the best designs for a boss fight. Nightmare King Grim is another really well made boss fight. I really like that fight. It's probably my favorite fight in the game. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.